Welcome, beautiful souls. Okay, so just doing these extra activations because these ones did not come out in the zodiac videos. So I just thought, oh no, I felt this need to have the ones that didn't come out in case somebody needs them. Okay, so if there's any that you are drawn to, be sure to click on them, even if it's on a zodiac that is not yours, okay, and it jumps out at you, just go and click on it and do the activation. There might be messages in there also that are for you, okay? And that's the other thing. If the message doesn't resonate with you, that's okay. Still do the activation anyway, okay? Okay, so let's get started. Oh, yes, I should tell you, we're using for the activations, Work Your Light Oracle, okay, and we are using Sacred Spirit Reading Cards and the Light Seers Tarot, okay. So let's have a little look-see, just give these one more shuffle. And into it. Okay, so align your universe, navigate distractions. Okay, so there's something here that's like, I feel like some of you may feel a little bit muddled in your mind. Too much going on in there, you know? Too much, far too much. It's almost as I get the sense of this being overwhelming, if you like. Align your universe, navigate distractions. Yeah, and there's something that, I don't know, it's sort of like not being able to see clearly, or just missing this. It's like there's things that are lining up for you, but they're just not quite hitting the mark. And it could also be that things are lining up, but because you're, you know, there's a lot going on in your mind, you're not really seeing what it is that you need to see, okay? So you just have to excuse me here because I have to tap the computer because I wrote the activations out on the computer because the writing's a bit bigger than in the book. Okay, so let's have a look. Align your universe. 2 cards for Align Your Universe. Also, I'll be referring to you as collective, okay? Because sometimes I need to say something like, and I'm so used to doing the zodiacs, I need to say, oh yes, so-and-so, this is, yeah. We've got the 8 of Swords here. Yeah, see? Look at this. Wow. I honestly, seriously love these cards because they give a whole different perspective on these cards, okay, than the traditional tarot deck. But let me just have a look at this. See, this is definitely, I know that 8 of Swords is the self-imposed, like believing you're trapped when in fact you're not. What I find interesting is that she's actually looking in the mirror at herself, but for some reason I don't feel like her eyes are actually focused on the mirror. It's as though she's not really seeing what is going on. And so I feel like this is very important for you to clear the distractions from your life so that you can clearly see what's going on, okay? We also have the 3 of Cups here, and with these, with this one, I feel as though this could be a need for you to call on your friends to come and help you, okay? Because they'll be able to help you maybe unravel these things that you're not seeing. They might be able to. It's always easier from the outside, right, to see what's going on. You know that yourself. When friends have had issues with for themselves, it's easier from the outside to see what's going on. So that might help you, okay? We have astral travel, caution needed. And this, I feel like for you, again, I'm getting this connection. There's this, you know how I was saying before with the alignment not quite lining up. I feel as though this is the case for you to make this connection here, okay? and clearing your mind to do that. But there is some sort of fear here. I think you're actually afraid to make that connection, okay? And I want to say that if you are protecting yourself, putting white light around yourself, okay, you will absolutely be able to do that with ease, and you won't have any need to have any concerns or anything, okay? But for some of you, you know, it's a whole new ball game, and it's like you're afraid of, you know, what is this? What's going on? Sometimes, you know, it is the case that even though change is wonderful and necessary and, you know, is something that is always happening, it's scary, even if it's something that we really want, you know. So we have the Emperor here, which is really cool. I just want to get this other card first, though, to see what's going on. You'll have to excuse all the background noise here going on here. You're probably hearing banging and all sorts of things. Yeah, here we go. Caught it just in time, just in time. Wow. Oh, we've got two cards there. Now I don't know which one to take, but I think I'll take both. We've got the Emperor, like I said to you. Sorry, let me show you this card here. The Emperor. And, you know, there's... with the astral travel here, you see the Emperor knows how to do this. And so I feel like this is about establishing some sort of way, because this I don't feel is necessarily about astral travel itself, but I do feel like there's some sort of travel involved, and this could very well be about you going along your journey in life, okay? And I feel as though this Emperor here, he's got it sussed. He's not worried about the journey. He knows that he's sweet because he's in touch with his inner self. Okay, he's in touch with his soul. He's made the connection. He's undone this self-imposed prison, excuse me, okay, and he's done what he needs to do. He's got this chess piece here, which is the King, right? And also here we have the King of Pentacles, which I truly love. And you know, he absolutely knows what he's not the king for nothing. He knows what he's doing. He's the one everyone goes to for advice about, you know, so this could actually be financial advice that you are needing, okay? But both of these stand in this power of this, you know, they've topped, you know, from the King, we go to the Emperor here, right? So this is top of the notch stuff. And then what else came out with this was the Two of Cups. There's this intertwining of this energy, okay? Combining the both. And interestingly enough, I noticed one of the hands here is like representing the Emperor's hand, and one of the hands is representing the King's hand, coming together and working together. This is what it is, working together. Okay, because you've got two cups here that have been filled with some amazing, healthy, fantastic stuff. Okay, and they are intertwining. And I feel as though for some of you, it's like you've learned a certain way to do things, or you're learning a certain way to do things, and you're meeting people along the way who will be able to add to that for you. So take on board what it is that you need and discard the rest, okay? To kind of make your own love potion in a sense, okay? Between two worlds, new directions, yeah. So it's like you can go this way or that way, but I do want to say that it can be a bit scary because you're in an environment which you're not used to. You're out of your comfort zone now, and this can be pretty scary indeed. Whoops. Five of Swords. Yep. This... sorry, I'm just seeing what I'm getting from this because too many cards there. I just wonder if for some of you there's been this internal battle going on and it's sort of like you've won the battle. It's like you've had all this stuff going on. It's sort of like coming out of this and you've undone yourself. And now it's like you've still got the wounds and you've still got this, you know, things that need to be healed. But you've actually made some progress. For some reason, that's an interesting message from that card because I haven't had that before. Let's have a look. Also, with the Five of Swords being right in the middle of the Ace and the 10, you know, and on top of between two worlds, new directions. So what I want to say about this too is don't stand here too long and ponder over your injuries or what it is that you've endured, okay? That's not to say not to work on it and heal it. Just don't spend too long. Don't dwell on it is what I really want to say, okay? But definitely acknowledge it so that the healing that needs to be done is done. Okay, so one more for Between Worlds for the collective. Knight of Wands. Yeah, this is, again, not overdoing it, okay? Sort of being mindful because it's like you see here how this person is in this state here because there's some sort of battle they've lost, and this person here is victorious, which is why I felt like actually both energies were yours. Okay, and that's why I felt like you're overcoming something. So what I want to say about that is when you do overcome something, it's okay to celebrate. That's not an issue. It's when you overdo that. Okay, and so this is really being conscious of what is going on, okay, because she is here drumming this drum, like getting into it and absolutely loving it, but the drum's on fire and she doesn't realize, okay, because she's not actually conscious of what is going on around her. Okay, so this is just to be aware and mindful as well. Okay, I want to say divine will, let go of fear. Yep, 100%. Know that you're supported. Okay, I know that some of you don't feel like you are, and it's really hard to trust in that, but this is an opportunity for you to begin to practice that, okay? Because yes, you do have guides and you do have angels and the like who are there to support you, okay? It's really trusting that. And sometimes, yeah, people don't want to trust what they can't see. But, you know, you breathe in air, right? You know the air is there. Without a doubt. You can't see it. But you trust it's there. Yeah? So, Queen of Wands we've got here. I love this. Okay, love, love, love it. So, see here how we have the Knight of Wands and she's bashing on the drum and setting the drum on fire. Because she hasn't quite learned to that balance, right? And here we have the Queen of Wands who has learned the balance, okay? She can just create that and yep, victory. You know, she knows what she's up to and she's like, yeah, look at this. You know, this is internal. This is internal, okay? This one here is starting the fire using something external. This one here is starting the fire using her internal gifts and powers, okay? So this is, normally one would be afraid of burning their hand, right? She's let go of that fear because she knows and she trusts now that she will not get burned. She knows well enough that she is supported and she will not get burned, okay? So let's have a look. One more card for Divine Will, please. One more card for Divine Will. One more card for Divine Will. Is there one more card? There is. I know there is. There it is. The Moon. The Moon. Okay. So, do you know what? Everything isn't clear. Not everything is clear at all. And some of you may be quite anxious about this journey ahead, okay? And that's understandable. What I want to say about this, though, is don't let your emotions overwhelm you. Don't let them drown you, okay? Be aware of them, feel them, acknowledge them, but don't let them rule you, yeah? Shield your energy. Look beneath the surface, right? Look beneath the surface. She's going as though there is no the floor to the ocean here, and it's right there. She could stand up in this water, but she's letting it take her. And this is the thing. Look beneath the surface. Again, this frog is out of its natural habitat, okay? It's not in its pond where it wouldn't normally be, sitting on a nice lily pad. Nuh-uh. It's out of its comfort zone, okay? And yeah, definitely though, make sure that you are aware of your energy, okay? So that you are always protecting yourself, encompassing yourself with a bubble of white light, whatever color you choose it to be, okay? And that will definitely break some patterns that are not serving you right now, okay? So let's just have a look. More information about shield your energy, please. Look beneath the surface. And this could also be looking beneath the surface of your emotions, right? Why are they there? Why are you feeling a particular way? What's the anxiety about? What's the fear about? It could be from something that's happened in the past. You know, maybe it's not warranted now, but because of things that have happened in the past, you're now afraid of stepping forward in any which way. Okay, so just be aware of this. Okay, oh my gosh, this is fantastic. We have death. Okay, so this is the ending of anything that no longer serves you, okay? This is really, really stepping out. And I love that this has come up. Honestly, the death card is a card that I really, really do quite love, because it doesn't mean death as such, right? It means an ending of something that is not working. It means the beginning of something, you know? Because where there is death, there is also renewal, okay? So in that regard, I feel like this is a great card to have. And we also have the wheel as well. Like, that's pretty huge cards to have, man. Pretty huge. These two cards together, like, holy macaroni. Things are turning for you. Things are definitely turning. And she's got dice around her neck here. It's kind of like roll the dice and see where they land. You know, have faith that wherever the dice do land and whatever number they land on, that it's meant for you. You know, this is really a divine purpose here. Okay. Yeah. This is definitely to do with your divine path, for sure. The last card we have here is channel your knowledge, critical judgment. Okay. Do you know what? It's the critical judgment that is jumping out to me here. So this is something that you need to be very aware of. How are you talking to yourself? What is your internal dialogue? What is going on? You know, really start maybe taking a note of your thoughts and what is going on, because I feel like maybe a lot of your fears are coming from your mind and you're not really even aware of them, maybe, for some of you. Okay, so yeah, try and become more mindful as to the self-talk that you are telling yourself, because this could very well be what holds you back, okay? What you know, kind of like pumps that fear sort of thing. We've got the Three of Wands here. And we've got the Ace of Swords. Wow. Okay, so the Three of Wands. Yeah, moving forward, right? Starting on this path, trusting. And I also love that we've got the Three of Cups as well. Okay, so you've made some progress, like you have kind of decided to make this move forward, but there are things holding you back. So these thoughts especially are something for you to work on. Okay, and we have the Ace of Swords as well. Well, we. Unraveling these thoughts that are going on in your mind, okay? But I feel like this is actually representing some sort of timeline for you. And maybe this is a new way of thinking, potentially, but there's this sense of disillusionment. Some of the way is not clear. It's definitely not clear, and I feel like that is adding to your fear, okay? So it is very important for you to go within and trust that you are not only on the right path, but your soul knows exactly what needs to be done and which direction to go in. So start tapping into that a heck of a lot more than what you are already, okay? And if you feel that you're already tapping into it, you know, relatively well, do more work. You know, we can never, ever stop learning. You can never know everything, okay? So make sure that you're not holding yourself back by thinking that you have nothing else to work on or nothing else to sort out, because there is always work to be done, okay? It is a forever evolving journey, and it never stops. So yeah, this is super cool. Absolutely super cool. So, okay, so we have the activation. The Age of Light is the activation. You've been training for this for lifetimes. Nice. So what we're going to do is we're going to read the meaning of the card here, and then we're going to do the activation, okay? So, mystics and sages throughout the ages. Well, it's like a little bit of a rap. Mystics and sages throughout the ages. Anyway, okay, have predicted this period in history, and you decided to incarnate in the middle of it. See, your soul knows, right? Your soul not only knows, but it knew. There is no mistake that you are supposed to be here at this time of great change. If you even feel unprepared or daunted by the path that is calling you, know this: you've been training for this for lifetimes. You're way more than the days that have breathed through you in this life. You're also all of the lifetimes that came before. All of these experiences have polished your soul into the most magnificent expression that is your authentic self. Your soul has many facets. Imagine a fingerprint. Your soul is 1,000,000 times more intricate than that. Wow. If you put together all of the fingerprints of all of the people you have been, you would not even get close to fathoming how much of a unique masterpiece you are. Aww. Stop doubting yourself. Like, seriously, wow. You came in with a clear soul plan. You came in with wisdom beyond your years. This is the part of you that longs to be seen. This is the part of you that is ready to step forward. that is ready to emerge. This is not the lifetime to stay hidden, but to step forth, be seen, and rise. Wow, that's so beautiful. Okay, so what we're going to do now is normally you would hold the card on your heart and say these words, but in absence of that, just place your left hand on your heart, okay, and repeat these words after me. I call forth the soul gifts and soul training that I have received throughout all of my lifetimes. I am ready to embody them all now, without hesitation and without fear. I have been training for this for lifetimes. Beautiful. Take a nice deep breath in and out again. So make sure you come back and do this activation every day, or maybe more than once a day if you feel called, okay? Because this is a very special, okay? And this is why I wanted to do all the activations, because people like you need to hear this, okay? So yeah, good luck with that, and honestly, keep walking forward, because you are here for a reason, and you are an incredibly special part of the bigger picture, even if it doesn't feel like it sometimes, okay? So keep doing you, right? Because just as you are way more than enough, and you are needed and appreciated, okay? Take care of your beautiful self. See you. Bye-bye.